Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing the Project Gemini playthrough of Duelist of the Roses. Today we are going to start by finding somebody, okay, Mako, because I want an Hourglass of Courage if I possibly can get one. And we're gonna go beat him up. And then we're gonna do a reincarnation. And if all that goes well, we might get ourselves some more King of the... or get ourselves some King of the Yami Makais. Or... you could just go after the last boss on this side. We really don't need King of the Yami Makai. We'll get it from Panic, but with the Embryonic Beasts in our deck, we might as well. I've got a couple turns to deal with that 7-colored fish. So I believe he played a Fortress Whale. He did. Fortress Whales are pretty big. And an Aqua Chorus. Impressive. And we have drawn impressively badly. Oh, there goes his Manion and Black Shark. Game, can I please just draw my good cards? It shouldn't be this hard. Well, I guess we'll just make it work, right? His 7-colored fish should attack me. This AI doesn't understand that his creature's weaker. Oh, there goes a Fortress Whale. Okay. We have lethal because of Jowls. Definitely a reason that this card is one of the most broken in the game. We also drew a Cosmo Queen, which would have been insanely strong here. Ow. Well, I wonder if that's a trap. We're just gonna do this. I could have done that with weather control also, to make it wasteland terrain. That would have done the same amount of stuff. But that duel's over. The only thing we want here is the tiers. Okay. And we ain't even at a triple, so... That was the only thing I didn't want, was a duplicate. Because you don't get two of them. It'd be nice if you actually got two of them. Okay, time for a reincarnation. We're gonna try to get King of Yami Makai. He should be a 36 or so deck cost, so we'll just do Tactical Warrior, and I'll be right back. I exited out too quick, but we got it. We got it with a Flame Cerberus and an Inexperienced Spy, which are just terrible. But hey, we got this thing. And go ahead and take this out. Yeah, I think we're probably ready to try to take on the final boss of this side. He is pretty strong, so he more than doubles my deck cost. This guy has one of the nastiest decks that you can put together, so... He usually uses a bunch of all of his equips and stuff on the first creature, so that's probably just a Red Eyes. Also, it's not. It's a Trihorn. While we're here, I'd rather see what his next card is, because that wasn't fused. That's probably a Gravity Bind. It's almost assuredly a Gravity Bind. His hidden card is actually right underneath his deck leader. Ooh, Mirror Force. Rude. It's a little late to play Fiend's Mirror, but... it's probably a Beast Skull Dragon, if I were a guessing man. Nope, that is an MBD. Just get rid of this Mirror Force. Okay, he's going to be basically out of summoning power for several turns now. Oh yeah, I said it was a Trihorn, not a Red Eyes. Okay, what was the second thing he just fused? Oh, it was a Beast Skull. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to flip this and take the MBD. And then we're going to use the MBD to kill the Beast Skull. And since he's probably spent, like... I don't know, I haven't been counting, but he's got to be close to out of summoning power at this point. So... I could figure it out, but it's not worth the time. So he's probably going to play a spell or trap next turn. I'm just glad he hasn't Ruryoku'd me yet. But I'm not too worried about a Ruryoku creature next turn. So that's good. His deck is pretty expensive. It's pretty much the only thing that's weak about it is his deck is expensive. Just make sure there's less stuff that can happen by killing this. Ooh. I think I just stole his soul. Or maybe his entire existence, I don't know. It's a very interesting attack animation, though. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Okay. Oh, that's not a Mirror Force, so... he's dead. This is probably the easiest easy mode I've ever seen him do. And I say that with him playing a Mirror Force, an MBD, and a Beast Skull. Also, summon skulls on the slots, so... wow, we made out like bandits there. But we can add Summon Skull to our deck too. Since Summon Skull is one of the best fiends in the game. Next to Toon Summon Skull. Which we can't get until Pegasus, so... But, that was the first side of the Gemini mod. I hope you guys enjoyed it so far. And let me know what you think about it. Anything you'd like to see changed? This isn't final yet. Although it is pretty close, honestly. There's a couple things I change, but not terribly many. We're going to have quite a big drop in difficulty here as we go to the other side, so I'll be right back. Okay, I just quickly restarted so we could skip the end credits. And of course I hit the go fast button and the game decides to freeze. But we'll go ahead and skip through all of this dialogue. Yugi's basically telling you he wants you to win the war for him. Save so we don't have to go through all that dialogue ever again on this playthrough. Now, let's see here. We can take out Karibo. I think 800's a good amount for taking on... I think I should be able to take on Rex with 850. Better be able to. Yep. So on this side, you're clearly supposed to go after Weevil first. I'm being completely sarcastic here. This man is harder than the boss we just fought, so he's getting saved for last. Next up we have Rex. So Rex has a nice open field. He's not meant to be super difficult or anything. Although he sometimes plays pretty well, so... Oh, good. He started with a pretty terrible card for him to start with, so... and we also have a Cosmo Queen, which is going to wreck him. That's terrifying. So if you start on the other side, or start on this side, and run into him, he can do that. And if he does that, you're probably going to lose the game. But if you start on the other side, he can't use equips, so... He's very unlikely to actually do that kind of thing to you. But he will do fusion summons. His deck is meant to basically just fuse out Brachioradus repeatedly and quickly. I don't think he's too low of deck cost for any of the starter decks, but he might be. You might have to actually just throw in passwords if you start on this side, which isn't recommended. Unlike last time, or on the other side, where people just use like Invigoration and some baby equips and stuff to start with. This man doesn't have chill, nor know what it is. So... Also, this thing isn't even maxed out. It's missing some of its leader abilities. But this man really did just play a 3700 attack Brachioridus. Raidus. He just bonked me with a tail. But if that were on wasteland terrain, this man would have just totally wrecked us. Again, his field is, like, you're just coming onto a, basically a, like, it's coming from the ocean onto some terrible badlands as we assault the... Assault England. Why did he move that forward? We can skip this because we just watched his animation. Yeah, that was a real, easy fight. So he has Power of Kaishin and Raised Body Heat. He also has some spells and traps that are useful, so if you do start on this side, you do actually get some decent options for making your deck better from him. We're gonna go ahead and skip past Bones, or Necromancer at this point, and go to Panic, because Panic will actually have cards we want. Namely, Job Change Mirror and King of Yami Makai. Now this field is very similar to what he had in Redux. I just gave you a little bit more room to work with. Also, I believe he has Castle of Dark Illusions, which is another good card for us. He also just fused out... Oh, Array Efficient Power. He also has a Durdek is available for you. Ooh, La Jin. Another card that we could potentially add to our deck. We're probably not going to add a La Jin, although it's a good fusion target for Job Change Mirror to make Summon Skull. Now, this isn't like Hearthstone, where creatures just take damage and then die after they go to 0, so good thing. Otherwise, the combat would be a lot different. This man has the Embryonic Beast in his decks. What a horrendous hand. Let's do this. Oh, let's put this here. This will make him have an even bigger hard time with us. It won't help him at all in summoning a King of Yami-Makai, though. Oh, he played one. Oh, Chakra's gonna get spawned behind me. It's a better animation than Falseburn Kingdom had. I really need to kill that. Oh, that's really awkward. Well, we'll just have him kill it for us. It still goes to his graveyard. If it dies under my control. Something I have tested before. I'm surprised neither of those were traps. Let's see what he played. Oh hey, a Monster Eye. With him only getting 2 summoning power a turn, he's actually going to have a hard time doing fusions. I know I could do damage with that. Instead, I'm going to choose to just play a second Fiend's Mirror. If I get to 3 of them, he can no longer really play cards. We can skip this since we've seen it. We're probably going to have to get rid of this King of Yami-Makai by just destroying it with our own card, honestly. But yeah, if we get out one more Fiend's Mirror, he just literally can't play the game anymore. Oh, the King of Yami-Makai isn't counting against my total monsters. That's interesting. Well, it's technically his card. At least one of those is a trap. I need to kill him before he plays too many cards, because I really want the King of Yami-Makai. So we'll get rid of that. Well, that's not a trap. Oh. Well, this is just mean. At some point, he's probably gonna be unable to play a card. Also, he has a Zoe in his deck. Smile. He somehow managed to get enough summoning power for a Zoa? How does he have summoning power for anything? I mean, he's getting 0 summoning power a turn now, so... The only thing he can play is spells and traps. You have a trap? Nope, okay, you're dead. Beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and save state to make sure that I can get myself this, this King of Yami-Makai. Okay, got it. Also, we would like... Fiend Castle's amazing. Okay. So we're gonna definitely spend a little bit of time farming Darkness Ruler here. Mainly because he has basically every single card we'd ever want in our deck. Except for the stuff that Pegasus is gonna have, because he's also playing Fiends. But real quick, we're gonna go ahead and throw that King of Yami-Makai in. Can also take out some Dirdex for a Fiend Castle. We've got a couple more cards we can remove from the deck. But we're like these Wretched Ghosts of the Attic. But we're really starting to get to the point where we actually have mostly good cards. Oh, we're missing a Malevolent Nuzzler. Let's go ahead and change that. It's really easy to get a lot of Fiend Equips, so... I think we have plenty. We're going to start getting rid of Dark Energy soon, too. We've really gotten ourselves into a pretty good spot. This even has terrain change, but no extended support range, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we also have 2 King of Yami-Makais, so we can start making Zeras, hopefully. Yeah. This is our deck so far. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day. Also, Discord link below.